Yo guys, what is going on? So today we were out here at Electroland. We're with Austin from Electro & Co. And we're going to be taking a look at the MX Pro Spec.
What's up guys, MX Pro right behind me. They call it the Pro Spec from Razor. This is a collaborative bike between ENC and Razor. I will say Razor did 99% of this, but they did work with us on making sure that our upgrade parts fit. We had a little bit of hand on some of the details. So overall, we feel like this is a really cool upgradable platform. The whole purpose of this is to get a slightly larger, more adult friendly or teenager friendly bike, and it's mod friendly from the get-go. It's designed with modding in mind. The battery's got a strap and tray system already built into it that fits our batteries. PC4Ps bolt right in. Linkage suspension system on this bike, which is really cool. And I know that people are maybe a little iffy on the whole linkage thing, but linkage is super huge in the handling department. So having a pit bike with a linkage, especially something this kind of out there, probably one of the coolest things of the bike. Having a linkage is massive. This thing comes right out of the box brushless, so it's pretty sweet. This particular bike right now has an extreme 14,000 watt kit in it. It has our longer fork tubes, has our CNC linkage, and a 200 millimeter D&M shock, which is all this stuff's available on the ENC website. So this is kind of like our suspension package with the extreme 14,000 watt kit. There's not much to say about this bike other than how freaking cool it is, how upgradable it is, and how much more comfortable and rideable this bike is, especially when you're pushing it to the limit. So let's get into it.
All right guys, we got the bike here. Before we get riding, we're going to go into the TrueMoto app, this handy dandy app where we can adjust all the settings to see where we're at power wise. So we have the Razor 7624. This is obviously very simple.
Desired power.
Let's do, what do you think?
5160 is probably pretty good.
Let's do throttle aggression to 50. All right, and we're off. Test this thing out. It's a much bigger bike physically than the traditional MX500. As you can see here, it sits a good bit taller, and that's a modded one too. But yeah, just out of the box, you know, this thing is a little bit bigger. The seat is definitely longer. It's going to be more comfortable, I'll say, but you guys know my off-road riding capabilities are bad. No air. This is some soft. That suspension feels great though, seriously. Oh, we probably have to send this one at some point. Little case, need a little more speed. Yeah, this feels great even with me casing the of those jumps. This stuff is slick.
Really dry out here right now.
All right, we want to go to the trails? Let's do it. This is going to be very humbling for me. We're weed whacking now. Look at this, guys, just out in the hills of California. It's crazy. Riding Razors. Life is good, man. Oh. Keep your speed, buddy. Man, you guys really durability test these things out here. Look at that. I mean, this, you probably can't see on camera, but this is steep. This is straight up right here. Oh my God, so many of these sticker things. I'm glad I got pants on at least. Guys, the suspension on this is so nice though, for real. And we'll hit this whole climb. Ah, keep going. This thing is just taking it like a tank, guys. I'm just abusing this right now. Oh my goodness. Excuse the heavy breathing that I know you guys are hearing, but yeah, it's like $1,700 new, which is a bit expensive. Like my MX500 was like $499 brand new. But the thing is, stock, this thing comes with like a 3,000 watt motor, I believe, which, you know, it's pretty decent for stock. We definitely got to go somewhere to wheelie test it though. This thing is dope. You can tell by how I fly, I'm not a natural. At this point, I had the bright idea to go for a quick rip on the track with one of the Electro & Co. employees, Brandon, aka B-Ray.
a guy who rides professional supercross in his free time. After gaining a little confidence, I started to rip it up with B-Ray, and the sound of that 4-stroke behind me had me moving. Well, given my off-road capabilities, you all can guess what happened next.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
You ever go for one?
I did, thank God. That's nice. The bike turned itself off for me. It's still recording, right?
You're alright though, right?
Yeah, it looks like the front wheel didn't even... Yeah, it does look a little cocked to the left. Where's a tree? See, bro, I belong on the streets. It has to. Well, guys, that's a classic ConnorG moment right there. Classic ConnorG. She seemed to take it like a champ, though. Sorry about that, Austin. I told you I was going to wreck your bikes. Yeah, but this is a real test of this thing off-road. Obviously, you guys know I'm not a huge off-road guy, but they, like, actually durability test the shit out of their stuff here. So as you can tell, like, this is no joke, this terrain. Just know you're getting some pretty well-tested and a pretty good beating, to say the least here. I just love how you can barely turn this throttle and just get the rear wheel spinning immediately. It's so sick. This out of the box is a bigger bike, bigger frame, better suspension. So then when you put the Electro and Co upgrades on it now, it's even crazier. All right, guys, Austin is putting more air in his tires, but I'm gonna do some quick wheelies. This thing wheelies great, and this is also on freaking chunky dirt tires, so if you put supermotos on it, it'll be a lot better. It wheelies good. Balance point is nice. The biggest thing is that you have a much longer seat. On the old Razor, on my MX500, I mean, obviously I love it and it wheelies amazing, but the seat isn't as long, and this seat just feels a little more robust. This is slick, I will tell you that. God damn, this thing rips, man. The sections seemingly never end here at Electroland. Shredded. Guys, these things are freaking tested out here. If you don't believe it, just look at this. This is so much power, bro. And with these big wheels on the back and the big tires, dude, it feels like an actual pit bike. Ooh, sticker bush. All right, this is a gnarly hill climb, but we're gonna send it. Sheesh. Oh! I didn't realize it went off here. This is a real testament to this new Razor. And then this is where we stop. Let's turn this drone around. See, this is the great thing about Razors, guys, is they're so light that, like, look, we can just go bada bing, bada boom, turned around. Whoa. We'll take the small win. Yeah, this is what we wanted. Up to a knee knock. That seat feels good. God. Let's get up to a knee knock. Guys, this thing wheelies great. It just feels like even more solid than the upgraded Razor already did. Not even on the brakes right now because of this hill. Yeah, but it just feels just it feels super stout. Like, it feels like an actual, like, 110. Guys, I'd recommend getting the 76 volt 24 amp hour too, because it does pull more power than mine. Yes, sir. Razor's active. Oh, taking the turn. Well, guys, needless to say, I think that Razor MX Pro freaking shreds, not only off-road, but wheelies too, obviously. Well, it should be the other way around. Of course it shreds wheelies, but it totally rips off-road too, which is insane. So it's a bit of an upgrade from this bike, but they're both great freaking bikes. I mean, seriously. But if you're looking to buy a Razor now, definitely consider this. You know, for 1,700 bucks, you get a lot more out of a bike than you did with the Razor that I have. But if you upgrade either of them, they're both great options. This one will be a bit cheaper, so just something to consider, and that's the one I have. But yeah, I might have to get my hands on one of these guys, because this thing, it feels like an actual 110 now. It's crazy. So, woo-hoo! Alright guys, and there we have it. That's the MX Pro spec with the full upgrade kit from Electro & Co. Thing is an absolute certified ripper. You can get this just on the Electro & Co website. Make sure to use code ConnorG to save at checkout. But I highly recommend this thing. I think I might have to build one of these myself. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out Austin for bringing me out here. And yeah, we got all
my
these
stickers.
And all the stickers. You know, this is what we had to sacrifice for the video. But as always, guys, I will catch you next time. Peace.